Hey everybody, Glecko here, back with yet another video. So in this video, I wanted to jump to solo leveling. At the time of this recording, I made two videos like this, but I haven't put them out. Not like this, but I made two videos, regarding like solo leveling. I haven't put them out yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna put this out first or what. But just in case you wonder, like, what are you talking about? Jump back. You don't really make solo leveling content. That's what I'm talking about. But in this video, I wanted to ask, what's the difference between? Well, not ask, but like tell. How much more powerful is a national level S-rank hunter compared to a regular S-rank hunter? As you know, there are 5 national level hunters. There is these are beings who were S-class, but were also granted the strength of the rulers to help combat the monarchs and the beasts. So their strength far exceeds regular S-class mages, and who S-class mages themselves are extremely powerful. That needs to be stated. They're some of the best of the best. So yeah, there's 5 of them. There's Thomas Andre Siddharth. I forget his name. He's the Indian one. Christopher Reed, Liu, the number one Chinese hunter. I'll butcher his name, and I don't want to do that. So, and I think there's some guy named Jonas who was from Brazil. I think the Siddharth was the leader of India. Oh, well, you get it. There's 5 S-rank hunters, and actually the 5 national hunters. The 5 national hunters became a thing after they banded together to defeat the Dragon Kamish, who spawned from the first ever S-rank gate in America. Kamish had rampaged throughout the West Coast, I believe, East or West Coast. He rampaged throughout America, slaughtering hundreds of S-rank mages as he went. He unleashed a reign of terror, and he was only defeated when all 5 of those hunters teamed up. And even then, it was a brutal fight, as Thomas Andre got bit by one of Kamish's fangs. But after defeating Kamish, those 5 were awarded the title of national level hunter, basically making them nations unto themselves, and basically letting them, they're basically gods, allowed to do whatever they want. Okay, so what I want to know is, how much more powerful are they compared to regular S-rank hunters? It was stated by Jim Chul that S-ranks are so powerful that there's nothing the government can really do to them. They have to if they break a law, it's covered up just through their immense level of power. You have your regular S ranks like Cha Hayan, Joing, Baek Yon Ho. There's the Japanese S rank, right? So let's get back to the topic, right? How much more powerful is a national level hunter compared to them? Well, admittedly, we didn't see much of the national level hunters, but I believe they're at least 20 times stronger than a regular S rank. When Christopher Reed was killed by the 3 monarchs, he produced flames that were so powerful and burned so hot that it took 14 S-class mages and I believe 100 or so firefighters just to combat the blaze. And even then, they struggled greatly. They couldn't douse it easily. So, and these were flames of his that were left over after the battle. So it wasn't like he wasn't actively powering them or nothing, right? If he was still alive, and I mean, 20 seems like a low ball, but that's about as low as I'm willing to go. What do we know about him? About the national level hunters. Like, we saw Thomas Andre fight against Jin Woo, and he actually took quite a few blows, but I mean, in the end, he was no match for he was no match for Jin Woo. But throughout that fight, and actually all of the national level, in terms of actual powers, they're far more powerful because all of the national level hunters can use spirit body manifestation. It was this spirit body manifestation which allowed Thomas Andre to tank as many blows from Jin Woo as he did. They can use ruler's authority, which is basically telekinesis, as well as their own, special unique abilities. Like the national Chinese hunter, He can produce energy. He can imbue energy into his blades, and he flings them at such force, and he caused great devastation. In fact, he was able to wipe out a whole horde of ants from the Jeju Island S-rank gate when they escaped from Jeju Island, and those ants were right around A to S rank. So, and I think I think it was like a few hundred of them. He also was able to decapitate a giant without even before he could even react. This is the same giant that almost took out a regular S rank, like the S rank lady. She was the Takawa, the S rank Japanese hunter. She was barely able to dodge it. Right? They have way more firepower than Join, who is pretty powerful himself, able to create neighborhood size, like neighborhood scale level attacks. As we saw him cover the top of the little ant hill that they were going into with a fire prison, able to blast, said to be able to destroy an apartment building with a skyscraper with a single blast. But all of the S ranks, I mean, they dwarf that. I mean, Christopher Reed's magic tore his mansion apart. You can argue which is bigger, a mansion or a skyscraper. Like, he had a pretty big place, so that needs to be stated. Their durability is far greater than regular S ranks. Now, I know durability is kind of sketchy with solo leveling because mage classes seem to have less, like an S rank mage has less durability than an S rank tank, obviously. But I do believe S rank mages have strength and durability on par with A rank tanks and warriors. As we saw Byung-Yu take down the healer, he was a healer in the Jeju Island. He took down an ant that was going after a reporter, and the reporter is an A rank, and the reporter marveled at his physical strength. So, yeah, but definitely, like someone like Bake has definitely better strength and durability than Join. But Join has better firepower, being a mage. Then you got somebody like Chahe, who is kind of like an assassin type, or like a warrior, really, But yeah, so they're, in terms of strength and durability, they're about 20. Just in all round, right? They're about 20 times stronger. A national level hunter is 20 times stronger than a regular S rank. And again, it needs to be stated, S ranks are very powerful. Like, just look at Goto Ryuji, right? He was touted for his strength, but not even he was considered to be an S rank. Like, he was feared. He was known throughout Japan and Korea, and throughout the whole world. But like I said again, he was no match for a national level hunter. In fact, no S rank. When it came to true S rank monsters, it seemed like the S rank hunters were always on the back foot, because it seemed like they were kind of like fodder at times. Like, none of the S rank hunters could beat the Ant King in Jeju Island. The only reason why the Korean team survived as long as they did was basically due to plot, but the Ant King was mad that they killed the Ant Queen, so he wanted to torment them. But man, the Ant King, he obliterated the Japanese S rank hunters, right? He took out all of them in one hit. Goto parried a unserious Ant King, but once the Ant King unleashed his full power, he one-shot Goto Ryuji. He one-shot the Ice Mage K. He one-shotted the healer, 3 S ranks at the same time, and he took out a group of 3 at the same time. Then 2 S ranks came to back them up. Then the Ant King took them out. He did all this unseen to all of them. The only person who saw him was Goto Ryuji. But then again, this was we'll call it a suppressed Ant King. But then he went to the tunnel and he defeated the 7 S ranks from Korea, the Ant King that is. And the Ant King Baru, well, that would be what his name would eventually become when Jinwoo raised him as a shadow. Baru was no match for a national level hunter, because Baru got trapped in the Frost Monarch's ice, but a national level hunter could actually break through. They have enough strength to get through the Frost Monarch's ice, from what I believe, from what we saw with Thomas Andre versus the Beast King. Thomas Andre actually held his own briefly. Of course, the Beast King, the Beast Monarch, was far stronger than him. And once the Beast Monarch got serious, absolutely bodied him. But I mean, the effort that the Frost Monarch put into freezing Jinwoo's Shadow Army, including Baru, which is the Ant King that defeated all of the S ranks on Jeju Island, the effort that the Frost Monarch put in to freeze him and as well as all the other shadows from Jinwoo's army, far less effort than what the Beast Monarch put into against Thomas Andre. Because we saw the Beast Monarch use his telekinesis power to lift vast amounts of debris and dozens of cars and throw them at Thomas Andre, and Thomas Andre batted them away. So National Level Hunter could have handled Jeju Island on their own. So again, just goes to show just the true just gap in power. I know I rambled a bit, but I really wanted to talk in detail about some of the things that the National Level Hunters and regular S-Rank Hunters did just to give a contrast. But in all, they, like I said earlier, like a bunch of times, they are, a National Level Hunter is at least 20 times stronger than a regular S-Class Mage. And they're far more powerful with Spirit Body Manifestation and Ruler's Authority, as well as whatever other tricks they've got. I'm Glecko. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it, guys. See you next time.